Hey, is your website a lean, mean sales machine, or is it a white elephant brochure website that does absolutely nothing for your business? Well, if that's the kind of website you have, and you know what, most businesses have that type of website, then I want to show you in the next few minutes exactly how you can convert that into a lean, mean sales machine. We call it a sales-driven website. And basically, we pack a whole bunch of funnels into your website that actually makes it capture, nurture, and convert your traffic into prospects and then into booked appointments. And if that's what you want for your business, booked appointments that you can convert into clients, then stick around because this video is going to show you exactly how I do it for my business and how I build these websites for all of my client businesses. I'm going to talk about a lot of the results we get as well. So let's start. The sales-driven website is a phenomenal thing. It's not something you've probably seen before because most Google AdWords companies, SEO companies, Facebook ads, marketing companies, they actually don't care that much about the website. And the people who build websites are normally designers who are not marketers. And so they don't know how to design a website that captures leads and converts them into appointments and clients. Do you know that 97% of people who come to your website are going to leave and they're never going to come back? The job of the website, number one, is to capture the contact details of those people. What if you could capture, instead of 3%, maybe 6, maybe 9%? You could triple your website leads alone. And then your website needs to get to work to actually book them into an appointment with you. And so let me tell you about Jeff. Jeff came to me a few years ago and he had a business that had no leads. He was really struggling and he was kind of at his end. And we built him a sales-driven website. You know, just a little while later, we were able to have him filled up with appointments, and now he's busier than ever. We kind of have to turn back a few things. I'm going to show you what we did on his website to get him there. There's also Corey, who's a physiotherapist. He had a very well-performing business to begin with. But he said that when we launched the website, we kind of doubled the conversions on the website and he got double the amount of work and business out of it. And so these are the results you see, whether you're struggling, whether you're doing well, you can do exceptionally well with a sales-driven website. So let me show you here. We look at the iPad. You can see that this is kind of a little bit of a diagram about the power of a sales-driven website. See, normally a designer or marketing agency will build you the website, which is just this bit here, okay? But the reality is that website needs a whole engine behind it. So for example, a lead magnet. We put a lead magnet on every single page of the website. What's a lead magnet? Well, let me show you. A lead magnet is something like this. So at the top of this page here, right under the header is a free giveaway. And this free giveaway is something that prospects want, they need. They just have to have it. It has to be irresistible. And in exchange for their contact details, their phone number and email address, that we will give them this lead magnet. Do you have a lead magnet on every single page of your website? Not just one page, not a contact us form, not a sign up for a newsletter. No one wants that. An irresistible offer. Is it on every page? That's what your website needs. So that's my website. This is Studio X Fizz. This is their lead magnet for them. Right under their header, they have a quiz. How serious is your back pain? And so when you take the quiz, you've got to submit your details and get the answer. If you look at this website here, this is me, again, another one of my websites, and we have some sort of webinar that we're giving away in exchange for contact details. What I'm trying to show you here is that there are many different types of lead magnets, but your website needs a lead magnet. So if we go back to the iPad, you'll see that here's the lead magnet. And when someone submits their details, we, instead of giving them the lead magnet, we make them go to a quiz. And that quiz will build some pain and help them understand that they have a problem. Then we'll give them a low score on the quiz. And we'll ask them to book a strategy call with me or one of my clients to actually help them solve the problem the quiz brought up. Let me show you a really good example of that. So this is a lead magnet here for my business. And if you click here, you can submit your details. When you do that, it takes you to this page here and it says, hey, the website blueprint has been emailed to you, but in the meantime, complete the quiz to get a report to find out if your website can get more leads. So they fill the quiz in. On the thank you page of the quiz, they get a low score because I know they're going to get a low score. And then I tell them, look, there's potential. A low score means there's potential on your website. So I've created this gap. I've told them there's hope. And then I say, book an appointment with me. That is a funnel. That is what your website should have. Can you see how I've put it right on the front page of the website under here? If your website doesn't have this, and it doesn't have one of these on every single page, that is why your business is struggling to generate leads at appointments. And so if we go back here to the iPad, you'll see that what we're trying to do is get them into this call. Now, what if it happens if someone fills in the quiz but doesn't book a call? What we do is there's two things. We have their phone number, so now you can call them if that's the style of business you have. You can get a salesperson to call them, or you can just send them a series of emails that educate and then ask them to book a call in your calendar. Okay? If you're not doing this, if you don't have a follow-up sequence that's following up anyone that submits their detail on your website, you're just losing and leaking leads. All right? The third thing we can do, what if they don't even fill in the quiz? What if they just hit the website, hit the landing page, and we don't have the details? What we can do is retarget them on Facebook, and we run a Facebook ads campaign and a Google ads campaign to retarget them and show them ads all over the internet. We become omnipresent. And so we become the biggest deal or the biggest name in website building or accounting or software development, whatever your business is, to them for a period of time. It's Facebook retargeting. And what are we doing on that retargeting? What we're doing is we're showing them an ad to a video sales letter. Now, a video sales letter is basically a 10 to 40 minute video that we record, and we help you do this when we build your sales-driven website that convinces and converts. It's much like this video here that you're watching. What we do is we indoctrinate someone over 10 to 30 minutes or 40 minutes in the way that you think, the way that you run your business, the way that you help solve their problems. And it is a powerful thing. Do you know how many times I've had someone book an appointment in my calendar? I booked the appointment and I asked them, how did you find out about us? And say, oh, Marlon, I found a video on YouTube, or I clicked on an ad. I've watched your whole video presentation. It's a 30-minute presentation. I've watched it. I just have a few questions for you. You know, the relationship changes when someone knows, likes, and trusts you before they get on the phone with you. You become a consultant, not just a salesperson. Those conversations are so powerful for me because I don't have to do any selling. I'm just kind of clarifying the questions they have in their mind about the way I work already. It is a beautiful thing. That video sales letter, if you look back at the iPad, what it does is it sells a strategy session. And then we ask them to book it, and then we get them into the sales pipeline, okay? Now again, if they don't book it in, we can either call them, or we can follow them up with emails, or we can send them more retargeting ads. But that's the video sales letter. Let me show you that on the computer. So if you look here at another website. See on the homepage, this is a video sales letter. You know, it's got a very clear statement that says this is what the problem we solve. This is the outcome we get. Then we have like a 10 or 15 minute video where I just go deep into explaining how it's done. And then we ask them to book a call. So we can drive traffic from Facebook to this here, or the lead magnet, from Google ads, from YouTube. And this convinces and converts someone into an appointment. Does your website have a video sales letter that people can watch? Does it convince and does it convert? But we're not finished there. So the next thing is when we get someone on a call, we have to make sure they turn up to the call, and we have to then follow them through the sales process once we have the meeting. For that, what we do is we have a sales pipeline. And so here you can see that all the leads come into here, lead in, and then we have a card, and then we drag them across. So if someone, they get the lead and someone in the business calls them and they don't get through, we drag the card into this column or this column, missed-called once, missed-called twice, missed-called 3 times. And an automated email and SMS gets sent to that person saying, hey, John, we just tried to call you. We'll give you a call again tomorrow, or call us back, okay? Once we get them on the phone, or we book in a discovery call, there's follow-up emails that get sent to them. If they miss the discovery call, they get dragged into here automatically, and they get an SMS and an email that asks them to rebook. We actually have a bot that actually goes and SMSs the person and asks them to book on through SMS. And it says, look, what day are you available? They say the day, we ask them for the time, we clarify the time, we confirm it, and we send them an appointment booked in their calendar. That's all done through a bot. And so that's the level this goes to. And then obviously we try and get them into the meeting, and then we follow them up. And so is your website doing this? This is called a sales-driven website. The days are gone when a website should be just a brochure. A website should be your hardest working salesperson, working 24 hours. You know, when I get appointments, I'll often get people booking from different countries into my calendar. And these people have found me through YouTube or Facebook or social media. And when they hit my website, they go through the video sales letter, they download the ebook, they do the quiz, and they're booking appointments without me even reaching out to them. And that is the power of a sales-driven website. Do you have a sales-driven website, or do you have a brochure site? Do you want a website that works for you? Do you want a sales funnel, not just a website? Well, I want to encourage you that if you are serious about getting more appointments out of your website traffic, growing your business, then you need to invest into a sales-driven website. You need to convert your website from a white elephant into a lean, mean sales machine. And that's what we do. At the Sales-Driven Website, we create these machines for our clients. We're very proud of them. We put a lot of love into them, and we get some amazing results for our clients. I want to encourage you, if that's what you want, book in a strategy session with me. And in the strategy session, we are going to do a bit of work. We're going to talk about your business, talk about your problems, where you're at, where you need to be. And we're going to see if a sales-driven website is the best path forward for you. If it's not, I will tell you. I don't want to work with people who I can't help. I want to get results. You can see with me and with the way I structure my business, I get results. I want to do the same thing for you. So that call is really for us to figure out whether it's going to work for you. And if it is, I'll tell you what the next steps are. But we're going to do a bit of work in that short call together. So book a call. The other thing I want to tell you is it's not cheap. So to build a sales-driven website, we are building a machine, a sales machine. And so these websites go for anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. And we are not mucking around when we build these things. We put a lot of love and effort, and when we launch them, they make a big difference. So I want to encourage you, if you want to invest in your business, if you want to grow your business, if you want to get online marketing right, click the button, book a call. I look forward to speaking to you soon.